I don't know if I can be bothered. But essentially, if you haven't like been plugged into the UK scene, Poet is having a big drama with, or a long-term drama with Specz and Alhan. These are all content creators if you're not familiar, because some people watch the show and are not familiar. Anyway, Poet has basically levied the claim that Alhan is a culture vulture, Specz is basically a pagan, like he's not loyal, etc., etc. And Specz and Alhan have done one of the most funniest shows I've ever seen in my life together, and they've basically combated all of the claims. And I'll be honest, and this is coming from someone who's watched all the YouTube stuff for a long time. I know Poet's come up. He is actually class when it comes to finding and identifying talent. As Alhan suggested, he should have an agency, but he doesn't. So, I'll be real. My head goes like this, yeah? If I have beef with 10 people and those 10 people don't have beef with any other people, I mean, we've said this about women in relationships that, you try to cycle through different guys and you will never realise, right, actually, maybe I might be the issue. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, I don't know, what have you seen and what do you make of it?
Oh, what of the...
Do you want me to be more specific with what I'm saying? What do you think of the idea of a culture vulture, and do you think Alhan would be one?
I don't really think Alhan is a culture vulture still.
Why?
I don't get that vibe. I don't get that vibe from him still. Like, honestly, I just don't get that vibe from him. And the worst thing is, when you guys were all good and together and friends, you weren't calling him a culture vulture. You're the one that brought him into the space.
Yep.
So
before that, I did not know about Alhan.
Do you get it?
After that, it was Poet and Alhan. That was the thing.
So it's just funny how whenever someone falls out with someone, that's when you want to call them a culture vulture. But hey, each to their own, man. Each to their own.
So I'll say this, because I've thought about this and I spoke about this. Like to my people, obviously in private and stuff. The problem is, again, like, all right, so I'll tackle a couple things. People was upset because Alhan posted pictures, actually from my place, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. That's where my people are from. He posted pictures with Poet's family. His point was, I've literally been invited to spend time with your family right back at yard. This is the same yard that...
And I'm not sure if it was like he got invited without even...
Well, this is what I'm trying to say.
Acknowledgement.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the long and short is he was there, not like on a Zoom call. He was there, bruv, in the trenches, in the village. Like, and I know the vibes because I said my people are from St. Elizabeth, innit?
So then that means they must really, really mess with him.
That's valid, bruv. I don't... this, you know, and then obviously Alhan's already showed different stuff that he's done for different communities. Turkish, blah, blah, blah. My thing is this, and actually, this is the conclusion I came to, like specifically with Poet, because I don't really have any issues with them, but I'm just going by Poet's claim. If Alhan is a culture vulture, then is Poet saying Vuj is a culture vulture as well? Are you only a culture vulture if you're non-black? Is that because if you're saying specifically black culture, obviously I wouldn't say Vuj is a culture vulture because he's been in Oliver Twist, he's been in all these different football content spaces, he's done loads of stuff. So I wouldn't say that. But what I'm saying is, by your logic, what is an actual culture vulture, bro? Because it's not really making any sense. Is it just non-black people? Is it non-hood people?
And another thing is as well,
non-Londoners.
Another thing is as well, these people that love to claim people are culture vultures, they're the same people that get angry at when black people are only in spaces like being a rapper or footballer or...
When you're pigeonholed.
Yeah. So what is it? Pick your struggle, bro. But
this is the problem that from when I speak to non-black people, that's kind of their energy. They're a bit like, we understand there's things going on and people are taking the piss. Certain groups are definitely monopolizing certain industries. I would say all of them. But you can't just dash a grenade at someone and say, I'm a culture vulture because you don't like doing what I want you to do. That's not fair, bruv. That's not cool.
It's weird, man.
Yeah,
it's
and
weird.
I am going to say it, that I always dislike, especially when black people use the shield and be like, well, you can't say nothing or do nothing because you're not black. Because Americans be trying to do it to us because we're not
American.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I guess my question to round up all of this stuff would be this, yeah. How do you define culture? I can do a Google, obviously, to see what it says, but how do you define culture? Like, what disqualifies you and what qualifies you to be a part of the culture? That's my question.
For me personally, culture is things that I was brought up doing that I can pass on to my generation. Do you get it? That's what I class as culture still.
Well,
things that my parents taught me that I'm then gonna pass on to my children, that they will pass on to their children. It's a continuous theme.
do you feel that someone from a different race and a different country, or like what I'm trying to get to is, what would stop someone from being a part of your culture to you? Whatever that is, by the way. Ding, ding, ding.
That's a good question, Bobby.
Ding, 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 ding.
If I'm real, I don't have an answer to that.
That's fine.
I don't have an answer to that.
But guess what? Most people wouldn't. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So what would you say in that sense then?
Before I answer that question, culture, according to Google, is the shared beliefs, values, customs, behaviors, and artifacts that characterize a group or society. That's all that culture is.
That's what I said in a nutshell.
Right. But you spoke to like beliefs and like customs and like values and I guess behaviors, maybe like the way we eat food and how we prep our food and stuff.
Yep.
But as this thing says, it encompasses everything from language, religion, and social norms to art, music, and food. So
pretty much anything can be culture.
yes, bro. It's just basically the sign of the times. Do you remember back in the days when everyone was, let me not lie, not everyone, but when a lot of people were flagging bandanas on the gang thing? When people was obviously certain sides, the red side, Bloods and that, Crips and that, shout out the Junction lot, Yellow, SUK, Brixton lot, green bandanas flying, grey bandanas are flying, purple bandanas. Like, that was the culture which we adopted from America. Like everyone does. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We say Wagwan, but guess what? Nowadays, people are using Aki and Walalo. I don't even know if that's how you say it and that. But like Habsi and...
Well, people just use what is the trendy.
Do you get it?
Just trendy at the time, fam.
So if you see an Indian youth that is actually half Jamaican saying Walalo and he's from London, you shouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that to point out that when people really have to specify this culture vulture stuff and what is a culture and what disqualifies you, you kind of find they don't really have an answer, bruv.
I feel like you're only valid when someone uses that culture to their advantage to gain or blow up or to go.
I know you're... Yeah. All right, so let me ask you this then, and I'll try and wrap it up here. Would you see Charlie Sloth as a culture vulture?
No, because he hasn't really changed from when he first started.
Well,
to be fair, I don't really watch Fire in the Booth like that anymore, but from what I've seen, he ain't really changed. He's still the same Charlie Sloth that shouts on the mic, bro.
And presses the explosion.
Do you get it, bro?
I'm going in!
Do you get it, bro?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you haven't changed, then you're not really a culture vulture in my eyes. If you changed and then you're fully not what you came up off of, then you can really say, yeah, that person's a culture vulture. But
then my question would be, are we, one, not allowed to elevate, and two, if I, as a black person or non-hood person, create a platform that all of the hood benefits from, yeah, then am I still a culture vulture?
No.
But you get my line of thinking, like...
Yeah.
Once you push it like a 3-4 steps, it kind of goes, actually, nah, you can't really call him a culture vulture either, because actually, if it wasn't for him, there's certain men that wouldn't even have careers. And then how many families are getting fed off of that one person?
I heard that still.
So obviously, I ain't gonna say shout out Tim Westwood, but he's over your side. Still.
Yeah, I feel like that's where Alhan.
Tim Westwood team.
I feel that's when Alhan like crossed the line still. Like that one was it's just too touchy there.
That now
but
for me,
but when you put English Frank there, I'm just thinking like how can you get mad at that? So you're only trying to say only black people can be rappers, basically.
madder than a matter how.
What is going on, fam?
Nah, it's true.
Like, if someone is talented enough to be a rapper, let them rap, fam. It don't matter if they're black, white, or Asian, bro. They've got the talent to do it, bro.
As I've seen, there's a couple of tweets, and I've screenshotted some, so I'll probably post them in the edit rather than read them out, yeah. But as someone did say, yeah, it gets to the point where it's like, you do remember that we do live in like London, like, or the UK, like where Manchester, like London, Birmingham, these are places where a lot of cultures are mixed together.
One of the most
diverse places on earth.
Places.
Like New Yorkers could relate, Toronto people could relate. So, and I'm saying that specifically because the same way that we adopt the American culture, where we say baddies, but we say badders, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that we adopt and we make it our own, whether it be drill from Chicago, but now it's UK drill, which the New Yorkers took, and now it's New York drill. Do you get what I'm saying? Culture is it's just nowadays, bro. That's what it is, man. Stop trying to gatekeep the thing, bro.
Literally, that's what people are trying to do, man.
Right. I'm
gatekeepers.
I'm going to leave on this one note, though, and I'm just going to say this, and I think if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Do you ever find with people that are, you know, proper pro-black and I'm for the black people and my people, do you ever find that a lot of these men and women are actually not even in relationships with black people? Have you ever clocked that? Like the mother of their kids or the father of their kids is not even a black person. Have you noticed that? Because I've noticed that a lot.
A few of them still. A few of them.
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
Yeah. So much for culture, innit?
Well, there's just bare hypocrites in this world, man.
Yeah.
Bare hypocrites.
Anywho,
Swiftly moving on.
Did you see, I bet you never saw this,